Chapter 04. Multiverse Theory. What is the multiverse? Imagine if our entire universe, everything we can see, touch, and explore, is just one room in a massive house with countless other rooms. This is the basic idea behind the multiverse theory. The multiverse suggests that there are many different universes, not just ours, all existing at the same time. How did this idea start? The word multiverse was first used by William James, an American thinker, back in 1895. However, he wasn't talking about space and stars like we do today. He was discussing ideas about right and wrong. The scientific version of the multiverse theory came much later, in the 1900s. Several smart scientists helped build this idea. Hugh Everett III. He came up with the many worlds idea, which says that every time something happens at the tiny particle level, it creates new universes. Alan Guth and Andre Lind. They developed theories about how the universe expanded very quickly after the Big Bang, which could create many bubble universes. The main idea, the multiverse theory, says our universe isn't special or alone. Instead, it's one of many universes that exist together. Each universe might have different rules, different physics, and different histories. Some might be very similar to ours, while others might be completely different. This idea challenges what most people think, that our universe is the only one that exists. Different types of multiverses. Scientists have come up with several different ways the multiverse might work. The quantum multiverse, many worlds. This idea comes from studying very tiny particles. In the quantum world, particles can be in multiple states at once until someone observes them. Hugh Everett suggested that instead of particles choosing one state, all possible states actually happen, but in different universes. For example, imagine flipping a coin. In our universe, it might land on heads, but according to this theory, there's another universe where the same coin landed on tails. Every possible outcome of every event creates a new universe. This means there could be an incredibly huge number of universes out there. The inflationary multiverse. This idea comes from studying how our universe began. Scientists think that right after the Big Bang, the universe expanded incredibly fast. Faster than the speed of light. This is called inflation. Alan Guth and Andre Lind suggested that this inflation doesn't happen the same way everywhere. In some places, inflation stops and creates a bubble, universe like ours. In other places, inflation keeps going, creating more and more universes. Each bubbled universe might have different rules of physics. The string theory landscape. String theory is a complex idea that tries to explain everything in the universe using tiny vibrating strings. This theory suggests there are many different ways these strings can vibrate, and each way creates a universe with different physical laws. It's like having a huge landscape of possible universes, each one slightly different from the others. The mathematical multiverse. Physicist Max Tegmark had a wild idea. What if every mathematical possibility actually exists as a real universe? This would mean that our universe is just one mathematical structure among infinite others. If you can imagine it mathematically, it exists somewhere. Why do scientists think this might be true? The multiverse theory helps explain several puzzling things about our universe. The fine-tuning problem. Our universe seems perfectly set up for life to exist. The forces of physics, the way atoms work, and many other things seem to be just right. If any of these were slightly different, life couldn't exist. This seems too perfect to be a coincidence. The multiverse theory explains this by saying there are countless universes with different settings. Most of them can't support life, but some can. We naturally find ourselves in one that supports life because we couldn't exist in the others. Quantum weirdness. Quantum mechanics, the study of tiny particles, is full of strange behaviors that are hard to understand. The many worlds interpretation solves some of these puzzles by saying that all the weird possibilities actually happen, just in different universes. How did everything begin? Instead of trying to figure out how one universe started from nothing, the multiverse theory suggests that universes are constantly being created. There might not be a single beginning to everything. What evidence do we have? Here's the tricky part. We can't directly prove the multiverse exists, because other universes are completely separate from ours. We can't travel to them or communicate with them. However, scientists base the multiverse theory on several things. Quantum mechanics, the math of quantum physics, naturally leads to the many worlds idea. Cosmic inflation. We have good evidence that inflation happened in our universe, and the math suggests it could create multiple universes. String theory. While complex and not fully proven, string theory's mathematics supports the idea of multiple universes. Patterns in space. Some scientists think they see hints of other universes in the cosmic microwave background radiation. The leftover heat from the Big Bang, is this really science? Some scientists argue that the multiverse theory isn't really science because we can't test it. They say that if we can't prove or disprove something, it's more like philosophy than science. Other scientists disagree. They argued that the multiverse theory comes naturally from well-established scientific theories like quantum mechanics and cosmic inflation. Even if we can't directly observe other universes, The theory helps explain things we can't observe. What does this mean for us? If the multiverse theory is true, it completely changes how we think about our place in reality. Instead of being in the one and only universe, we would be in just one of countless universes. There might be other versions of Earth, other versions of you, and civilizations we can't even imagine. This idea is both exciting and humbling. It suggests that reality is far stranger and more vast than we ever imagined. The future of multiverse research. Scientists continue to work on multiverse theories. They are looking for indirect ways to test these ideas and searching for clues in the cosmic microwave background, radiation, and other astronomical observations. Whether the multiverse exists remains one of the biggest open questions in science. But even if we never prove it definitively, the multiverse theory has already changed how we think about the universe and our place in it. Conclusion. The multiverse theory proposes that our universe is just one of many, possibly infinite, universes. This idea comes from serious scientific theories about quantum mechanics, cosmic inflation, and string theory. While we can't directly observe other universes, the multiverse theory helps explain puzzling features of our own universe. Whether true or not, the multiverse theory represents a revolutionary way of thinking about reality. It suggests that the cosmos is far vaster and stranger than we ever imagined, with countless worlds beyond our own, each with its own unique properties and possibilities. Next video, Chapter 05, Oscillating Universe Theory Explained. Thank you for watching. Hope you got a clear idea about the multiverse theory. If so, please like, subscribe to watch more videos, and share with like minds.